till the battle's won. No one's gonna get nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. It's a brand new day. We have turned the page. Never knew how much I needed somebody to help me this way. All alone, we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today what we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Hello! Can you hear me fine? It looks like you can. Thank you, CG, for 39 months. You're officially into numbers I can't process, but I appreciate it very much. You and Steve, I think, are the ones. You've gone beyond numbers I'm capable of comprehending. I don't know how many years that is anymore. I think it's more than 2 years, but less than 3. But I'm not sure. Alright. Stop this music. I don't know what this music is. It's in a Sonic playlist, but I don't know. I don't recognize it. It must be from one of the Olympic Games or something. Whenever I don't know a song, I assume it's from one of the Mario and Sonic Olympics. Right. It's more than 3 years, is it? I can't count. 36 months is 3 years. Okay. Now I know that. I'll probably forget. But thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. Thank you for 3 years. Oh man, I have to do something. Is it too loud or is it fine? Ever since I adjusted the volumes, I don't know what's good anymore. Sounds good? Okay, good. Right, what am I doing? Encore mode. I went and I got all the Chaos Emeralds earlier today. And I had some weird bugs. In fact, I saved some videos of them. I'm gonna show one real quick. Because what kept happening is the music kept stopping for reasons. I don't know what caused it. And the last time, I think it was one of these two. But the last time it happened, the music stopped, and also the jump sound effect got replaced by the ring sound effect. Let me see if this is... Oh, this is when the music stopped in flying battery, I think. Right, ready? Oh, and I think the jumps were still rings as well. Yeah, look! The jump sound is a ring sound. I don't know why. So that wasn't a time when the music stopped. This is probably... Yeah, here we go. Just silence. Silence and ring jumping. All happening at once. So that was weird. I know... I know somewhere I captured the music actually dying. It might be here. Oh, I had ring jumping as well. I didn't notice that before. This was before I noticed the ring jumping was happening. And then the music just stops. I don't know why. This is probably when it's... Yeah, this is when it stopped in flying battery. So I'll probably tweet some of these videos out later. It just stopped, and here's me noticing, like I paused and I'm like, wait a minute, has the music stopped? Alright, well. So yeah, that was wild. I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, for us to see the opening, because I'm going in, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds before so that I don't have to do it, because getting the Chaos Emeralds in Encore mode is really hard. So that I don't have to do it, I got them all off stream, but that means that if I just start this save file up, we won't see the opening. So I'm going to go in no save mode, so we can watch the opening, and then I'm going to come out and go into my completed file. Oh, there's Sonic coming back from forces. And we get a little Angel Island zone. With animals hopping around. Wait, can I still get to the secret? No. Okay, the spring's there. The spring's there, but the secret isn't. Whoa. What about the secret down here? Nope, not there. Hey, SkullPirateMike, no Mighty yet. We haven't saved him yet. How you doing? Ow. Hey, Steve. Playing a Nancy Drew? Which Nancy Drew are you playing? Ba ba ba. There's Mighty and Ray. There we go. Now we have to choose one. Do we want Ray or Mighty? SkullPirateMike says Mighty. I don't think it was actually in response to my question, but I'm gonna choose Mighty because I like him more. And it turns out Ray was actually the heavy magician, so... Whichever one you don't pick turns out to be the heavy magician. Mighty's cool because he can, look. He can bounce on spikes. Only if he's curled up, though. Don't worry, it wasn't the real Ray. We'll find the real Ray. Look, I guess Heavy Magician's the only one who survived the ending to the main story, but now she's fixed her brethren. And now we're back at Green Hill. So now that we've seen the opening, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna switch over to the other file where we have all the emeralds, so I don't have to worry about collecting them. We have Mighty and we have Ray instead in this file. I actually forgot that you can switch characters whenever you want, so I got through the whole game without ever doing that. So the way Encore mode works is that we have everybody as kind of a team. I need to find Mighty again because I lost him in the final boss fight. But you just collect the other characters as items, basically. Evil Ray Cannon now. What Metal Ray when? Everybody should have a metal. I mean, I guess they only use Metal Sonic anymore. They don't use Metal Knuckles. Oh, there's Mighty in a box. They don't use Metal Knuckles anymore. Ah, and see this item here? That will randomize which characters we have. So now I'm Tails. That's the only way you can switch to any of the reserve characters. See, down in the bottom left where our life counter normally is? It shows all the characters we currently have. And when I think you lose a life when all of those characters are dead. That's the only way you lose a life. You have to lose all the characters. I want Metal Amy, yeah. In the comics, they showed a Metal Espio at one point. What does this one do? Oh, that one changes... Did that... Oh, right, okay. The question mark changes both my characters, and this one just changes one of them. We got Mighty back! Alright. Back to the way things were. It is kind of annoying that you can't switch to the other three characters. You can only switch between the two you have out. Oh well, bye Mighty. It's Knuckles time! Knock knock, it's Knuckles. Oh, giant rings. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, I'm so close to 100 rings. I'm gonna finish this act with 91 rings. Well, unless I lose them all here. Like that. Oh well, you know, you ring some, you lose some. I thought I could tail bomb him. So, how's everybody doing? I have some Ken Pender's news. I found out yesterday that Ken Penders has been on a rampage, like throughout all of August. Oh, Suri. Well, now that you've redeemed that, I guess I have no choice but to talk about the Ken Penders news. So, what happened was, the guy who currently writes the comics, who Ken Penders is insanely jealous of, he mentioned on his podcast, somebody asked a question on his podcast about old comic characters returning, and he basically said he doesn't see any of those characters returning because of the legal situation with Ken Penders now owning a lot of them. That it's just too much trouble for Sega to bother trying to get the rights to those characters back. Which, you know, true. I don't think that Sega are very interested in getting the rights to those characters back. They're not very well-known or important characters. Ken Pender's heard about this. I guess he listens to the guy's podcast. And he was enraged. So he made a bunch of tweets saying that it was bullshit. And he was like, he has no idea of the legal situation. I own the characters, but that doesn't mean that Sega couldn't give me money and use them. And then he made a statement saying that he would be willing to allow Sega to use the characters for the low price of $10,000 a year. I think he was saying 10,000 for each character. I'm not sure, it was unclear. And so anyway, that was already funny. But the funniest part to me was that he had a list of all these characters. And I'd only heard of 2 of them. The 2 I'd heard of that he listed were Scourge the Hedgehog, or as he was known when Ken Penders was in charge, Evil Sonic. It was the new writer who renamed him Scourge and made him green. When Ken Penders created him, he was called Evil Sonic, and he was just Sonic in sunglasses and a leather jacket. And Penders really believes he owns this character, Evil Sonic. So anyway, that's one of them. The other one is Jeffrey St. John, the pedophile skunk. So I'm like, you know, those are the 2 I know. But then there's like 20 other characters he lists, and I'm like, who are these people? One of them's called Dr. Quack. And then like, I think one was called like Toby Porcupine or something. And I'm just kind of like, alright. But the funniest one is that one of those characters is called Harvey Who. Which is so perfect, because that was... It's not only the character's name, but also my reaction. Harvey Who? Oh, you can find it on his Twitter, CG, I think. Yeah, that's probably it. I was gonna click on it and check if that's the right one, but actually I can't. Because he blocked me for pointing out that he wasn't the first person to write echidnas with advanced technology. But I remember he, yeah, I'm blocked. I remember he tried to sue Sega over Sonic Chronicles, the BioWare game. Because they had an echidna called Shade in it, who claimed was derivative of his character Julie Sue, I think, or Lien Da, I don't know, one of those. Whichever one was Knuckles' girlfriend that he created. One of them's his girlfriend, the other one's his daughter. I don't know which is which. But the thing is, he didn't win that lawsuit. He filed it 3 times and it got dismissed every time, but he still claims it as a win. Because they didn't make a sequel to the game. But they didn't make a sequel to the game because EA bought BioWare. So now, once BioWare was owned by one of Sega's competitors, them making a Sonic game didn't really make sense anymore. Also, the first Sonic Chronicles was really poorly received. So anyway, I got to thinking, right? if he can sue Sega because Shade was derivative of his Kryptonian echidna that wasn't very similar at all, how does he think that that doesn't apply to Scourge the Hedgehog, right? How is Scourge the Hedgehog not derivative of Sonic? How are all of his millions of echidna characters not derivative of Knuckles? They all look the same! Oh yeah, Google the characters. I don't know who any of them were. I think one of them had horse in the name. Wasn't one of them like Sir Connery or something? Like, did you just put Sean Connery in a Sonic comic? You can't just do that. Yes! The fact that he ends the letter with "I am very easy to deal with" is really funny as well. Because that literally the reason he doesn't work on Sonic anymore is because that's not true. He quit. So here's for anybody who doesn't know, Harvey, who is an owl. Okay, whatever. For anybody who doesn't know the Ken Penders story, he used to write for the Sonic comics, despite clearly not knowing or liking Sonic. So he would write for the Sonic comics, but he would just constantly insert his own stuff to have more and more reasons not to use any Sonic stuff. The only Sonic thing he liked to use was Knuckles. But that's only as a vehicle for, like, this other stuff he wanted to do. He basically turned Knuckles into Jesus. That's not a joke or an exaggeration. He wrote Knuckles as a Jesus allegory, which was really goddamn weird. But, you know, anyway. Dr. Quack is just a Disney character. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, basically. So he left Archie, I believe. He quit. He quit the Archie Sonic comics because he wanted to kill off Eggman and replace him with his own villain creation, who was going to be better and stronger than Eggman. And basically the editor of the comic said, no, you can't kill off Dr. Eggman. Although I think he's still... I think he did kill off Eggman for like 5 years in the comic. And got away with it because he kept saying he was going to bring him back eventually. And then a different writer brought him back. And he was mad about it. But anyway... His full name is Dr. Horatio Quinton Quack. Well, here's another thing. Here's another thing, is that Ken Penders really wanted Sonic's name to be, what was it? He wanted Sonic's real name to be something Maurice. What was it? There's some name I don't even know how to pronounce properly. Something Maurice Hedgehog, but Sega said no. And it turned out that that was Ken Penders' grandfather's name or something. It was Ogilvy, that was it. Ogilvy. He wanted Sonic's real name to be Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. After Ken Penders' own grandfather or something. But Sega said no. So anyway, he quit the comic because he wasn't allowed to do what he wanted with Eggman or something. And he quit thinking that he was so vital to Sonic lore that they would have to beg him to come back. Which they didn't. They hired someone else. And then the comic entered what is basically known as its best era. And that's the guy who still writes the comics to this day. He's not writing Archie Sonic anymore. He's writing a comic that's more generally accepted as canon. Or at least like part of the game universe. and Sonic Team are involved now, which they never were when Penders was involved. I don't think Sonic Team even really knew the comic existed when Penders was writing it. So he's super mad. Yeah, people cite that as his real name. I've noticed that. People don't realize that Sega said no to that. It's because Ken Penders kept treating it as though it was his real name, even though Sega told him not to. That's what happened. The guy's a madman. I feel like I was saying something and I forgot what it was. I feel like I wasn't done with a sentence, you know? You know that feel? I screwed it! I've screwed this pooch. I mean, I'll probably still win because Eggman's really bad at Puyo Puyo, but... Oh yeah, he's doing really bad. I didn't actually realize how bad it was. There he goes. Yeah, I actually don't know how he brought Eggman back. I don't really pay attention to Ken Penders' stories. So about the current... Yeah, the current writer's great. Ken Penders hates him because people like him more than him. Ken Penders is a failed comics writer, basically. He never wanted... Sonic was a work-for-hire thing that he was doing. He doesn't like Sonic. He never really wanted to do it. But it's the only success he's ever had, so he's clinging desperately to it. He fought to get the rights to the characters he created, and I think Sega basically just let him... I don't think Sega cared about the lawsuit. I think Sega were basically just like, we don't use these characters, take them. We're never going to use them again. Because it's characters of the kind that even Sega don't know that they exist. So it doesn't matter to them if they own them or not. But all of it, all of the lawsuits and everything, were just Ken Penders desperately trying to get some creative control back, I think. And it's all backfired horrendously, because what he's done is... his attempts to... So he quit thinking that they'd beg him to come back and give him more creative control. They didn't, they replaced him. So then he sued them for the rights to the characters he created, thinking that that would mean that they would have to involve him again because they're using his characters. But they didn't. They just killed off all of his characters because they weren't interested in really using them anyway. So now he's like... I think he's realized now, after 10 years, that his plan wasn't working. So now he's like, well, you can use my characters if you pay me for them, but they're not going to use his even if he offered to give them those characters for free, they're not going to use them again. Nobody wants those characters. But the thing is, because he's never seen or played any of the games, he really believes that the lore he was creating... Sonic died. He really believes that the lore he was creating is canon, and that they're still using it, or that they were ever using it. I don't think he and he's said at some point, because he had alternate universe characters who were just evil Sonic, evil Tails, and all of that. He's mentioned at some point that he created the Sonic multiverse, which leads me to believe that he really doesn't realize that a Sonic multiverse was created the moment the first cartoon was made. Because up to this point, there's never been a cartoon set in the game universe. It's always been a multiverse. And up until it's not until the new comics that there was a comic set in the game universe either. So I think he genuinely believes to this day that he was setting the lore for the video game universe. I think he thinks that the Knuckles family he created, Knuckles' parents and all of that, were also in the games. I think he thinks they were showing up in the games at any point. They weren't! Knuckles' people are dead in the games. Like, not only is it not canon to the games, it completely contradicts the canon of the games. And he'd know that if he'd ever played one of them. Or even seen one of them. Knuckles' parents aren't in the games, they're dead. They're all dead. I know, right? That line, CG, that part about, like, discovering a character is gay. Just, something about that sentence in particular really rubs me the wrong way. Just like, yeah, I could write that out. I could ungay them. No worries. I think all he's ever done, he spent 12 years writing Sonic comics, and I think he's written a handful of Star Trek comics, and that's it. That's it. That's his body of work. But he desperately wants to see himself as this prolific, important comics guy. But he's not. And he's destroyed his own legacy. Because up until this lawsuit, he would have still been remembered as part of Archie Sonic's history. Like, they would have still been using his characters, and there was a chance that his old stories would have been reprinted, because they were in the process of reprinting a lot of the old stuff in trade paperbacks when they lost the license. And because of his lawsuit, he just wiped out his entire comics legacy. It's never going to get reprinted anywhere now, because the rights are too much of a mess. His characters are never going to get used again. So all he did was make sure that his name... All he's done is make sure that he will only be remembered as that weirdo who kept yelling about Sonic comics for 10 years after he was involved in them. It's been 10 years! I think somebody said that next year, as of next year, the time he spent angrily yelling about not being involved in Sonic comics anymore will have been longer than the time that he was involved in Sonic comics. And that's wild. Anyway, I haven't really talked about Sonic Mania at all. We're like, what are we, like 3 stages in now? And all I've talked about is Ken Penders. But Chemical Plant was cool. I like that in Encore mode, not only do they have new stage layouts and characters to play as, but also the palettes are different. And, I like the Green Hill palette a lot. I'm not super fond of this palette. This looks like Studiopolis for rich people. To me. I think you get something if you flip all of these. Cool! Alright, well, that I spelled out cool. This is cool! There we go. I also really like the mechanic of having all the characters available to me. That's really nice. Although I do, like I said before, I do kind of wish that you could switch between them more at will. Whoa! Oh, okay, there we go. Straight back in. So anyway, Ken Penders aside, that's the reason I found out about this Ken Penders rant is because he was once again attacking the current writer on Twitter. And Ian Flynn, that's the current writer's name, he's really smart about it. He just doesn't engage at all, he just pretends it's not happening. Which is the best thing to do when a crazy old man is trying to start shit. But it's gotta be weird, because I know I know that Ian Flynn grew up reading those comics. So it's gotta be bizarre when somebody whose work you grew up reading is shit-talking you on Twitter, like, for a whole month. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, Ian Flynn has done a lot. He's not just the Sonic Comics guy, he's also, like, he's done work for Ninja Turtles. He's done, I think he writes My Little Pony comics. I think he's even written some Superman. So, like, he's got no need to feel threatened by Ken Penders. Failed comics writer Ken Penders. Remembered mainly as being the guy who confused the hell out of children in the 90s because the games were telling us that Knuckles' people were all dead while meanwhile they were alive and well in the comics. I'm really glad I never read those comics because that would have confused the hell out of me. Luckily, the British comics, the far superior British comics, kept to the canon and Knuckles' people were well and truly dead. As they should be. Also, the American comics were monthly, and the British ones were every 2 weeks, so we had much more Sonic comic content in general. It's really funny as well, a lot of the stuff that he claims he did first were actually done in the British comics first, and that's why he blocked me for pointing that out. Because our comics were every 2 weeks instead of every month, it meant that the British comics were getting through the game content a lot faster than the American comics were. So we had Knuckles sooner, we had a lot of stuff sooner. It meant they needed more stories, so so Ken Penders claims that he was the first person to give echidnas advanced technology. Not true. I mean, they had teleporters in Sonic and Knuckles. So it's already not true, but also the British comics showed them as having like robots and stuff. And also he's claiming that he was the first one to write an evil Sonic character, but nope. The British comics did that first too, with Cosmic the Hedgehog. So he was also a green Sonic, but he wore a cape. And he had like a Superman curl on his forehead. Oh, Knuckles. Let's go! Yeah, they're definitely in the 2000s era. There wasn't as much Sonic content as there was in the 90s for sure, because it was pretty much just like, I guess Archie Sonic was still around if you lived in America, but if you were outside of America, it was just Sonic X. Sonic X and the games was all we had. But in the 90s, we had like 2 different cartoons and 2 different comics. Ah, screw it. I'm going this way. Oh, I'm so glad I was Mighty. If I wasn't Mighty, that would have hurt. Well, Mighty didn't help me there. Ba ba da 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 da. It is funny, like, a lot of younger people truly don't realize what a huge deal Sonic was when it came out. Sonic was like 1993's Pokemon, basically. It was everywhere. Are these things ever gonna come down? I guess I have to climb them. Okay. I want to switch characters. Who am I gonna get? Knuckles again? Have we had Tails yet? I feel like we never get Tails. Oh wait, I don't have Tails. What? Oh, I lost Tails at some point. I remember losing Sonic, but I don't remember losing Tails. Alright. Switch to Ray. Because Knuckles can't jump very high. Oh, neither can Ray, apparently. Do Ray and Knuckles have a similar jump height? Ray jumps a little bit higher. Ba ba da da ba 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 ba. Can't reach it. Yeah, I got Tails in Green Hill. I don't remember losing him. Like, I must have been Tails at some point if I lost him. I don't remember it happening. I love that Ray sign. Spirit of Ken Pender's killed him. Yeah, it sounds about right. Alright, let's go. It's just so funny to me that Ken Penders has become such an infamous name. That's the thing, like, he's not remembered for... He's not remembered for good writing, because he didn't do any of that. He's remembered for his lawsuits and his insane rants. He's remembered for that time when he took a photo of some young female cosplayers' butts without their consent, and then got called out for it, and was like, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about." Somebody told him cosplay is not consent, and he was like, "I swear you're just making things up to troll me now." And people are like, "No, dude, you're an asshole." Yeah, I think in general, it's best if we just forget about Ken Penders' contributions to the franchise. But he won't let us. He keeps coming back like a bad rash. See, I love the normal colors of Flying Battery. I'm not a big fan of this brown Flying Battery. Chocolate Battery, I'll call it. Anyway, let's not talk about Campendas for a while. Oops. I didn't mean to become Super Ray, but there we go. I was trying to switch to Knuckles. Oh well. I guess we'll see how this goes. Whoops. I'm too fast now. If I switch... Oh! Dang it! Well, I got Sonic back. I forgot I didn't have Sonic. I was gonna say dang it because I wanted Tails and I forgot we had lost Sonic too. It's a shame that all of the other super characters just glow. None of them change color like Sonic does. Was that Tails? I think that was Tails and I didn't get him. Oh, the mail game is out? The mail game is out? Thank you, CG. I am very excited about that. It just looked so chill. I think that was my favorite thing in that Humble Showcase. Oh, now it's Supersonic. The only one who looks different. What else? Oh, god damn it, there was Tails again. What else was in that Humble Showcase? Does anybody remember anything else that I was into? Because the male one's the only one I can think of right now. I was never really into Boyfriend Dungeon. And having seen stuff of it since it came out, I'm still not very into it. I can't remember what else there was. I know there were other things. I need to just look up the showcase and watch it again, I think. To remind myself what I liked. Because I know there was a bunch. I remember that it wasn't a Humble Showcase, was it? What am I thinking of? It was... Wholesome! Wholesome Showcase. That's the word I was after. Wholesome Direct, there we go. I know that was part of E3, right? I think that was like most of my favorite stuff at E3 was part of that video. But I don't remember what was in it, so I need to watch it again. But the mail game I definitely remember. And I remember Boyfriend Dungeon only because people have talked about it since. Because Boyfriend Dungeon was never my thing, but I saw a lot of people talking about how Boyfriend Dungeon is a really good example of, like, if you make a game that's trying to be inclusive, it ends up being, like, scrutinized way more than a game that isn't. So, like, no matter how inclusive you make it, there'll be people complaining that it's not inclusive enough. Whereas, if it's not trying to be inclusive at all, nobody's gonna care. Which sucks! Where am I go? Oh. Okay, this looks right. Maybe? Here we go. Is SkullPirateMike still here to see this green and purple color scheme that they've given to Press Garden? No? Okay. Well, I hope SkullPirateMike sees it eventually. Boyfriend Dungeon will be a case of, yes, they could have done better on something and there were more fixes you could do, but then people really went way overboard. Yeah. Yeah. I can't even remember what happened with it. Oh! People were... That's right, people were mad about there being like a stalker character or something. And then they made it, then they started saying it violated their consent by having a stalker character? I don't know, man. It wasn't my type game anyway. Because, so here's I've got two pet peeves when it comes to visual novel type games. One is giving you a self-insert character, but then also giving that self-insert character tons of dialogue and assigned emotions that aren't yours. That really ruins it for me. And the other is giving you choices that aren't really choices. And from what I've seen, Boyfriend Dungeon does both of those things in spades. So, not my thing. Like, if you have a character, because Phoenix Wright is a visual novel, really. I don't really think of it as one, but it is. But it's fine that Phoenix has, you know, personality and dialogue, because he's a character. You're not playing Phoenix Wright as your own character. You're playing Phoenix Wright. He's a character who has his own backstory and motives and emotions, and you see him. You see him constantly. He has a very distinctive look. But, you know, if you're an unseen character who you've named, you know, and who you've decided the gender of and stuff, don't make them talk all the time. Don't tell me how they're feeling. Because that's my self-insert character. It's up to me how they're feeling. They're supposed to be there as a proxy for how I feel about events. And if they're saying things that don't match up with how I feel, it completely takes me out of the game. But anyway. And yeah, if you're gonna have choices, I love a visual novel where your choices matter and can branch off into different stories. Don't give me a bunch of choices that don't do anything and make me choose one of them. Where it's like there's three choices and one is the obvious right choice, but then there's two other choices you can pick anyway. Phoenix Wright does do that. But with Phoenix Wright, it's a puzzle to solve, you know? I'm not solving a puzzle when I'm choosing how to say hello to somebody and only one of the options is correct. What kind of rant was this? It's funny when Phoenix does it, or when it's either funny or it's like choosing the wrong one has a consequence, and it's actually a part of the game. Like when you're doing the bits and the judge is like, okay, so what do you propose happen? And then you have three options and one of them's right. That's different. That's a different situation. Oh, Sonic and Knuckles! The dream team. No, I don't have visual novel rant. It's because I'm like... There's a game that I want to work on, but I haven't done anything about it because although I've got everything I need to start making it, I keep putting off learning how to actually use the game-making software I have, and I've been putting it off for years. I know there's a new version of that software out, and I'd be making it on an outdated version anyway, but I guess it's still probably fine, but whatever. But so there are a few ideas I have for games, and the one that I was planning on starting with because I think it would be the easiest to make. I don't think of it as a visual novel, but I guess it is one. I guess people would consider it one. I don't know. I guess it's more like a simulator game. Because it's like a visual novel, but you have to, like, manage your time and stuff. I don't want to say too much about it in case I actually do make it. But I think visual novels are best when there's, like, a lot of different stuff you can do. And a ton of different... Not necessarily a ton of different, but... You know, I like it when the story can go in vastly different ways. Depending on what you choose to do. But I know most visual novels don't really give you a lot of choice. I guess the way I think of it is like... A visual novel should be like a choose-your-own-adventure book, really. That's my opinion on visual novels. And also bear in mind that when I say that, I don't consider Phoenix Wright a visual novel. Because Phoenix Wright doesn't have different directions it can go, but I think of Phoenix Wright as more of a puzzle adventure game than a visual novel, even though a lot of people call it a visual novel. That's true, CG. I guess the way I see it is like, if you're not gonna make it interactive at all, apart from clicking through to like the next thing, then what you really want to make is a novel, not a visual novel. Because it's like not a game. And I think that's why a lot of visual novel people put in those choices that aren't really choices, because they feel like they need to have an interactive element, but they don't actually have one. Santa Surge! Thank you for following. I've almost certainly said your name wrong. I apologize. How are you doing? Give me some direction on how to say your name properly. Oh, did you see me dodge that spiky thing? There we go. The best visual novel type games I've played have been ones where, like, you have stats and your choices affect your stats, and then your stats affect, like, what happens in the story. Those have been the most fun ones. Oops. Oh, Espanol. I unfortunately only speak very little Spanish. Yeah, that's what I like. I like it when it's a choose your own adventure book. Because I grew up with some choose your own adventure books. I actually had a Sonic the Hedgehog choose your own adventure book. There were a few of those, but I only had I think it was the third one. Sonic vs. Sonic. It was basically a Metal Sonic story before Metal Sonic existed. If it had been made like a year later, it would have been Sonic vs. Metal Sonic for sure. But it wasn't, so it's Sonic vs. Sonic. And I think there was a misprint in it, so there's like one part where it tells you to turn to the wrong page and I got stuck. Either that or I just read the wrong page number. But yeah, they used to have a choose your own adventure section at the library. And I would go and get choose your own adventure books like every week. None of them were quite as good as the Sonic one though. Because the Sonic one had a stat system. And I'm gonna stress again that this was a book. This was a proper like paper novel. No pictures in it or anything. But it was really fun. You had to like keep track of how many rings you had. You would collect items sometimes and you could choose to use them later. And I feel like if you can do that in a book, it's not that hard to do in a game. And it might mean that your story has to be shorter, but it also means that it has replay value. Because who wants to play a choose-your-own-adventure story only once, right? You want to do it again and see what could have happened if you did other things. So that means that people are going to play through the parts that are the same multiple times to see the parts that are different. I like the colors here. I think this is the first place we've been where I think I maybe prefer these colors over the normal colors. Because this place is all gold normally, which is fine. You know, I'm saying that, but actually, when I played this stage in the last stream, didn't I, like, just stop talking entirely so I could stare at the colors? Now that I think about it, I think that happened. This is like the mint version. But yeah, I've oh, I nearly got that Eggman TV. There are a bunch of game ideas I have, and one of them, probably the one I want to make the most, is just like a real chill, just a chill game where there's like no consequences for anything, and you just kind of do stuff at your own pace. There needs to be more games like that. And probably there's no ending. But it's not a farming game. Usually, I feel like any game that is like that, where there's no combat and no real like consequences, tend to be farming games. And this isn't. There need to be more There need to be more very chill, not farming games. Yeah, that's true. You can screw up a lot in the farming ones too. Alright, you need to stop being the kind that attack me. Oh, that's right. I actually forgot they added the... So now when you blow up one, they explode into bullets that can hurt him. That's a new thing they added. In Plus, I think. Because it was way harder to kill him in the original version. Oh yeah, the classic team of Ray and Knuckles. Oh, I hit him! Come on, I should have hurt him. Yeah, true. There's probably loads out there and I just don't know about them. I didn't know you could do that. Well, now you're dead. Yep. Expected that. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, the photo games? Wait, what was that dog one? Wasn't that in the Wholesome Direct as well? Where you're taking photos of dogs? I almost loved that game. My only issue with it is that I really wish the dogs were animated. If the dogs were animated, that game would be like... that. If the dogs were animated, that would have been the thing I was most excited about. But because they're all like stiff and don't move their legs, it just kept it from being perfect. Oh yeah, underwater gliding. That feels weird. Give me that bubble, please. I didn't mean to go down here. Oh! I don't have to make that choice. Thanks, Knuckles. There we go. Yeah, camera games are fun. Oh. Thanks, hand from the ground. Speaking of which, I still need to, whoops. I still need to play more Pokemon Snap. I think I found every new Pokemon in the DLC, but I haven't found all of the star levels, even for the original Pokemon yet. And I want to. Maybe I'll stream that. Maybe once we're done with the Sonic Marathon, I'll stream some Pokemon Snap. And finish Yakuza! Because I still haven't finished it. Yeah, I still, I think I'm like 3rd on my leaderboard now, but I still intend to be 1st on the Pokemon Snap leaderboard. I know I said that before. I know I said before I'll wait till everyone else is tired of the game and then I'll creep back up. That's still my plan. Because I was 1st for a while, but I think that's because I had the game before everyone else. Give me a bubble, please. Oh yeah, I feel that, CG. Got all these Game Grumps to animate. I got my comic to neglect. I feel bad now because I'm starting to get more Patreon followers and I don't do enough. Followers isn't the right word for Patreon, is it? What's the word when someone's actually giving you money every month that you don't deserve. Patrons, there we go. Thank you. Ow, that's my butt. Yeah, the chorus of patrons. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I need to update Steve's crew showcase picture as well. Because people who are, I was like, man, because I'm doing crew showcase pictures for Patreon people as well, but like people who are doing Patreon and Twitch, I'm like, well, what do I do? I can't do enough. So all I could think of was just changing the color of the thing. Oh, Sonic and Knuckles again. Who's shooting at me? Oh, that's Knuckles drowning. He's gonna drown. There he goes. Take that, Ken Penders. Killed off Knuckles. What now? God, what if Sega killed off Knuckles just to spite Ken Penders? Oh no, wait, he said that doesn't matter, didn't he? Didn't he say them being obliterated when he could write his way out of that? Yes! This is the fight where you suck Eggman off. I mean out. It was all a dream. Ken Penders was a dream. Hey, Sickness. Did I draw you out with that disgusting comment? Alright, let's go. I'm sorry. How long have I been going? A bit more than an hour? I don't remember how long Sonic Mania is. Also, I don't know if Encore Mode has its own, like, ending. I've never actually beaten it with all the emeralds, so we're gonna find out together. Why Cygnus, though? I think more people should think about it. Maybe he wouldn't be in such a bad mood all the time. Oh, good. I didn't know there were spikes right there. Right under my tuchus. That's the way to save the world. Yeah, it's like, that's like incel philosophy, right? Wouldn't be so bad if you just sleep with us. It's your fault for not sleeping with us. This is in no way an endorsement of that line of thinking. I'm sorry, CG. Yeah, I grew up around that, it's your fault I hurt you mentality, so I don't have any time for it. And I will make light of it constantly because idiots think that way. Ow! Mighty and Tails. This is the alternate universe where Sonic was a red armadillo. I guess if Sonic was an armadillo, he still would have been blue though, because they made him blue to be like the Sega logo, so... Can we get, like... Somebody's definitely done, like, Mighty recolors in blue. They've definitely done it. And they probably gave it a different name, like Steven the Armadillo. Maurice the Armadillo. That's the thing that always drives me crazy about... Like, you look at all the Ken Penders characters. Like, Mr. Penders. You're writing for a series where the main characters' names are Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty. Why did you give your characters names like Harvey and Maurice? What series did you think this was? They don't fit, and they never look like they fit either. Have I looped back around? Maybe I did that on purpose, Steve. There is a Miles, but nobody calls him Miles. They call him Tails. But Steve, one of your benefits as a patron is that I say your name all the time out of context. You should have read the fine print. I saved Mighty's life. I'm just gonna get to like certain points in the stream. Once it reaches certain times, I'm just gonna be like, Steve. I have to remember that this isn't the end of this boss. There's more of this. Here we go. This is the worst part. I'm not a fan of this boss in Sonic 3 either. Get him, Mighty! No, Mighty, you suck. Danny, yeah, Danny. Umar. Ashling. I think that's all my patrons right now. Unless there's been more since I last looked. I don't look enough. I didn't even realize that Steve had patronized me until like a day later. Of course that's the term. What else would it be? Patronicized. Isn't that a Harry Potter thing? By giving money to me every month, I will be your personal Patronus. Oh yeah, the panel didn't turn out to be quite what I expected. I don't think, I think it was their first time setting up something like that, and I don't think it was quite worked out as well as it needed to be. But I think it was fine. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be when I said I was free to do it, I was expecting to actually be like on a live stream where we'd be talking about stuff, but it ended up not being that. I feel like thank you, Mighty. Jeez. I feel like it would have been better if it had been that. Is he stuck in this? Whoa! Oh, I thought he was in a wall. But I guess we're all in a wall. So yeah, they asked me to be there. They asked me to be there to answer questions in the chat after the video. I didn't find out until like it was just starting that we were just doing it by typing in the YouTube chat. I was expecting to be on mic. But then because it was just a YouTube premiere and not a live stream, it when the video ended, it immediately sent me to the next thing in my watch next queue, and then I couldn't go back to it because the premiere had ended, so it was just doing chat replay. So I don't know if anything else happened, but that was like that was my whole thing with it. Thank you for the clip, Steve. I really like randomly switching characters, but it also feels like a waste whenever we're not using Mighty or Ray. Yeah! Oh, it's night! That's awesome. I really love shifting palettes like that to change the time of day. Oh! Oh. Good question, Suri. I'm not sure. Oh, they removed that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't... Because I used to get notifications when people left them on Brutal Moose's VODs. But I haven't had those notifications in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm sure that still happens, CG, and we can still make fun of them. Or does it just straight up not let you type in chat on a VOD anymore? I mostly watch VODs on YouTube. Because I know if you're gonna watch a VOD and they have it on YouTube, it supports them better to watch it on YouTube. Because I don't think you get anything for people watching your VODs on Twitch, but on YouTube you can get some ad revenue at least, or some people can, if YouTube deems them worthy of earning ad revenue. God, I love this night desert. It's beautiful. I don't remember that. I know I played this stage, but I don't remember it. In these colors, that is. I remember the normal version of it. Okay, you can't even type in it anymore? Okay. I didn't know. Yeah. I think, I'm pretty sure I've met all the criteria for becoming a Twitch partner, except having 75 average viewers. And I don't think I'll ever reach that. Yeah, it's a high number. But if I had that many viewers, I don't think I could keep up with chat. All-time peak watches is 43. I was looking at my Twitch achievements the other day, and I have the achievement for having 50 viewers at once. So that's definitely happened at some point, although I don't remember it. Ray, get that. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, get dead. Do they deny people with more than that? I don't know a whole lot about what goes on in Twitch in like the background. Oil Ocean! What color's this gonna be? Still purple. I thought so, because it looked purple in the distance. This looks pretty good. In Oil Ocean is usually purple, I think, but it usually has a red sky. So this is just like we're at Oil Ocean at a different time of day. Oh, what's happening? Was it more black? Maybe. I'm not sure. I can't picture the original now that I'm looking at this one. You have to be prepared to be denied like 4 more times, and then based on region it can be easier or harder. Oops! No, I don't want to restart. It's gotta suck if that's like your main career. I'm lucky that I have the luxury of only doing this as a side thing that's mostly for fun. Well, I think I'm lucky to have ADHD, because my ADHD means that I want to do so many things that it's impossible for me to just have one career. Because if you're on the internet trying to make a career on the internet and you just do one thing, it's so much more stressful, I feel like, because like if all you do is YouTube, at any point you could just lose your channel to a copyright strike that's not even real. And if you don't have anything else to fall back on, that can really fuck you over, as capitalism is designed to do. So like, I'm lucky that if I at any point got like suddenly banned by Twitch, at least I'm still doing comics and animation and stuff. Come here. Come here. I want to give you kisses. Kisses! Take my kisses. This is how I kiss. Ah! I didn't know there was spikes up there. I feel like I had that same moment when I was playing as Knuckles before, now that I think about it. I feel like... So is Flint a partner now, or is he still trying? Is he still trying for a Twitch baby? I do feel like he's still trying. I do feel like I understand him being so cautious about it, because when you're a Twitch partner, that's like an official endorsement from Twitch. And there are a lot of Nazis streaming. So, I feel like I understand them being like it's kind of like the same way I don't like to raid somebody unless I've checked him out before. And I'm not even a big business. I'm just a dude. Get that fire shield. It's so good to have a fire shield here, because you can set fire to everything, and I'm an arsonist at heart. They probably like transparency because the transparency probably is, we just want to make sure you're not a massive misogynist right-wing asshole. But if they come out and say that, then the misogynist right-wing assholes will come out in force and be like, how dare you deny us! It's like how, so there's a supermarket chain over here called Sainsbury's. I think they're UK only. A while back, they had a problem with racists. So they made a statement on Twitter. And all the statement said was, if you're racist, you're welcome to shop somewhere else. And some big name actors in the UK, like TV actors, movie actors, came out and were like, oh, you're saying I'm not welcome, how dare you attack me like this? And all they said was, if you're racist, don't shop here. And they got shit for months for saying that. Because racists are very angry people. And if you suggest that you don't want to be involved with them because they're racist, they start making themselves out to be some kind of political martyr. because they think racism is a valid stance to have. Yeah, Cygnus, exactly. That happens all the time. And if Twitch came out and said, we just don't want to partner you until we're absolutely certain that you're not politically problematic, then the people who are politically problematic are going to start raising a stink. And I think they'd probably rather just avoid that entirely. Oh god. We're getting it right now in the UK with all the transphobic women causing problems, and then oh, that's right, you can get... I forgot you could get characters in here. So we could have been... When we lost characters, we could have been getting them back here. But there's no characters for us to get because we've got everyone, so I'm just gonna leave. I forgot that's what that's for in Encore mode. I've set fire to the oil, Eggman. Hope you're enjoying it down there. Ow! I lost my fire. Oh, I managed to get some of the rings before they sank. This game breaks your Switch? Hell. I feel like every game breaks your Switch, Steve. Something's up with your Switch. We have to do some research and find out why you can't play online with people. I love that robot, by the way. When I was a kid, that was probably my favorite robot in Sonic 2. I also really love the octopus ones that we've just been seeing. I just didn't comment on them because I didn't. Maybe I just love the pink ones. He's pretty cool too. That worm thing. Straight back to Ray. I was Sonic for all of 2 seconds. Kind of freezes. I was having, for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, I was having some weird issues with Sonic Mania earlier today, where the sound kept cutting out. I showed some videos of it. I'm not going to show them again because I already showed it. But the music just kept stopping, and then the jump sound effect got replaced with the ring sound effect. It was weird. Oh, I was reading chat and I walked into lava. Is that good? Is that a good shield to have in this stage? Hey, Rex. I think his name's Rex. Or maybe it's Rexon. Oh, rings. Yeah, we didn't have any problems when we did the Clubhouse games. You're right. It really is just Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. We should do more Clubhouse games soon. We should see if we know anybody else who has it, because I think you can do 4-player stuff, right? Online? Oh, my giant rings! Oh yeah, I forgot that I actually bought Wheel of Fortune and then we only played it once. Up to 4? Okay, cool. If we can find 2 more people who has Clubhouse games and wants to be on a stream with us, we should do that. Yeah, no, I kind of agree, Steve, and I think I know exactly what it was. I think it's that we have more fun playing Wheel when we're both shouting stupid answers, and you can't really do that when you're against each other, because you could give each other the answer. So Wheel ended up being more fun when I was just watching and trying to help. Exactly, it's better to be the conjoined brain. It's the only way we get trapeze attacks and stuff like that. Because I was kind of conscious of it while we were playing. I was like, this stream has become real quiet all of a sudden, because now we're trying to think of the answers in our heads and not give them away to each other. So we're not talking as much. Whoops. Oh no, I've lost Ray. Goodbye, Ray. Now we're Team Red guys. The 2 red boys. Oh, not anymore. Now we're Team Animals that actually curl up. The problem with this mode, I found, is that if you start losing characters in a boss fight when there's no rings around, you just lose everyone. Because you can't get any more rings. Damn it. Thought I was safe. Yeah, SkullPirateMike basically just... Ray functions exactly the same way as the Mario cape. Hill of Beans, yeah. Hill of Beans was great. I can't believe it was a real phrase. It just seemed like... Because I thought... When I saw that, Hill of Beans, I thought it was talking about an actual hill of beans. And I guess it was, but I didn't realize it was actually a phrase. I'd never heard that before. Hill of Beans? Probably better to be Knuckles in this stage. Because he lives here. Oops! Oh. Oh, there's Ray! There's a Ray TV up there if I can just reach it. There we go. Alright, calm down, Sonic. Don't worry, I'm coming. Dang it! Sonic! Tails did that to me when we played the main game. Now Sonic's doing it. This doesn't seem safe. Okay, it's fine. Oh, was it Tisai in the chat? I remembered somebody just being like, it's just a phrase, and I was like, what? Since when? I guess it's an American phrase. I guess that phrase doesn't amount to a hill of beans. We're outside of America. No! Mighty! Alright, well Mighty's dead. And we will have to get over that. Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic and Knuckles in a stage from Sonic and Knuckles. This isn't going very well. There we go. How do... oh. Like that. Get crushed! I wonder whose boss we'll be fighting. Because Sonic and Knuckles each have a boss for this stage. Of their own. We'll probably be fighting the Sonic one. Which is the Heavy Rider. Oh, whoops. I need to flip the switch. I can't get this gas off of me. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's back. Oh, does that only go away when you're actually out of rings? I thought you could... Alright. We're gonna take the Knuckles route. Bye, Sonic. I wish Sonic could get... oh, he killed himself. Not what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah, it's the Sonic boss. Take that! Children cheering. I was kind of hoping it might be the Knuckles boss just because this boss is... I don't like this boss very much. She is annoying because of her spiky ball that she swings around. Oh, I thought she was going up there. Oh, now she is. Knuckles fights Heavy King here. Instead of climbing up to the top of here, Knuckles goes deeper into the Hidden Palace, and he goes to the Master Emerald Chamber where the Heavy King is trying to steal the Master Emerald. And he fights him instead. I can't remember what the boss fight is like. I've definitely played as Knuckles less than I've played as Sonic and Tails. Oh, so much brown. We're in Brown Town now. I'm just gonna fly over these springs. Stinking brown. Did I already make a poop joke? I don't want to make another poop joke if I already made one. Oh, I see Steve's on it. Excuse me. Alright. Sonic and Tails time. Well, I think I just lost Sonic and Tails. Oh no, Tails is fine, apparently. I forgot, Tails is immortal. I guess you can only lose a character if you're actively playing as them. Alright, so now we've got to get Sonic and Mighty back. Mostly, I would rather be playing as Ray, Mighty, or Tails than Sonic or Knuckles, because we did Sonic and Knuckles last week. Or was it earlier this week? We've done Sonic and Knuckles. But we didn't actually play as Tails, even though he was there. And Mighty and Ray weren't there yet. Yeah, back in the day, way back in August, we played as Sonic and Knuckles. Remember August? It seems like forever ago. The Sonic 1 final boss. You guys realize that once we finish this, all we've got left is Team Sonic Racing, and then that's it. That's the end of the Sonic Marathon. It has. I remember saying, like, I remember when I was starting this, I said, it might spill over into July. And here we are in September. I did predict it, yeah. I didn't think I'd be doing Sonic games only for 3 months. But it's been fun. I like Sonic games. It's been making me think about doing other marathons in the future. Maybe I'll make marathons just a thing that I do over the summer each year going forward. Just pick a theme and marathon that thing over the course of a summer. I mean, there's Sonic games that we skipped for various reasons that maybe I could go back and do. Like I couldn't do the Sonic Rush games, or the Sonic Rivals games, even though they're canon, because I can't hook up a DS or a PSP. But maybe I could break my my whole no emulators thing and just emulate them. I've never streamed an emulated game before, but I'm not, you know, super against it. Why am I having so much trouble here? I keep getting knocked off these wheels by these platforms. Alright, I'm just gonna climb out. Sonic Robo Blast. That's the 3D one I keep seeing, right? I've never played it. But if I do play that, I wouldn't make it part of a marathon. That's something I would just stream. When it comes to like fan games, I'm not gonna count those as an official part of the marathon. Fan-made fighting game? I didn't. You don't like it? Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. I've never really been big into the Sonic fan game scene. I know there's a huge Sonic fan game scene, and some of them look really good, and then some of them don't. And that's the end of that sentence. But yeah, no, I didn't see the fight. What kind of fighting game is it? Is it like Sonic the Fighters adjacent, or is it like Sonic Battle adjacent? Because I would be super down for another Sonic Battle. If fans want to make a fan-made Sonic Battle game, I'm 100% there for it. But I'm just so bad at, like, Street Fighter style fighting games. Oh, fighter style? Oh, I'll suck at it. The only 2D fighting game I've ever been good at is Smash Brothers, and that's because Smash Brothers is like, it plays way more like a platformer than an actual fighting game. Smash Brothers plays like Kirby Superstar. Last time I played Kirby Superstar, I was really struck by the fact that that game feels exactly like Smash Brothers. Oh wait, I think the one I'm thinking of is like Sonic Robo Blast 2 or something. I'm constantly hearing about it these days. Sonic Robo Blast might be the old... Was that a 2D one? Oh no, I'm out of rings. We might lose Mighty. Or we might not. Just have to make sure I don't get hit by any of these stray bullets. Ah, stop stray bulleting! Okay, I did it. The fighting game has Omega? Alright, that's pretty cool. That's another thing about fan games, is that they so often just focus on the classic characters. And the modern characters are really good. Do you remember who else it had, SkullPirateMike? Did it have Jet? Because I just want Jet. I just want more Jet the Hawk in everything. If it had Omega, I assume it had Rouge as well, because Rouge usually comes before Omega. I don't think Omega's ever appeared in a game that Rouge wasn't in. It did have Jet? Oh. Okay, I might have to check it out then. Need more Babylon Rogues love in general. Whoops. Oh well. Going back this way, I guess. And going back again. I don't know when my next comic is coming. It got delayed. I think it got delayed to this month, so hopefully I'll be getting it soon. But it's the the next one that I haven't read yet is the Chow Races arc. I'm very excited, and it involves Omega. The reason they're entering Chow Races to try and get the parts they need to fix Omega. Because Omega got busted in the last arc. Oh, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Blaze, Espio, Metal Sonic, Silver Cream, Chaos, Jet, Vector, Zavok, Rouge, Mecha Sonic, Omega, Storm, Super Sonic, and Eggman. That's a lot of characters, okay. That's more characters than a Sonic game's ever had. Like an official one, I mean. There was nothing I could do about it. At least I got 50 rings down in that pit, though. Where are we going? Emerald and Big? Okay, that's cool. They just announced they're making plushies of Emerald, by the way. And like, I'm probably gonna buy one, but I'm just so surprised, because do kids today even know who Emerald is? Do they even have a way of finding out who Emerald is? It's not like you can get Sonic Battle on like the eShop or something. Adelaide Chris. I don't know who that is. Okay, I think I'm trying to go the wrong way. Yeah, I just think it's a Metabot. Do kids today even know what Metabots are, though? Is Metabot still around? They're also making a plushie of Mephiles, which is really surprising. That's why Mephiles was trending the other day. Because they announced a Mephiles plushie. Yep, the 06 guy, the villain from Sonic 06. Who hasn't appeared since. Who else did they announce? Oh, and Whisper from the comics. That one makes more sense though, because she's current. They're doing stuff with her. So it's pretty cool that they're making a plushie of her. I think that's like the first plushie they've ever made of a Sonic character who wasn't from the games. Oh, I think Christian parents have got enough to freak out about already. What with the Owl House being on TV. The Owl House is great, by the way. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the second season of Owl House yet, so if you have, don't tell me anything. But the first season was fantastic. My favorite show since, I was gonna say since Gravity Falls, but actually no, DuckTales was since Gravity Falls. And I loved that as well. Since Gravity Falls, Disney have pretty consistently had at least one show I've been really enjoying, so... But Gravity Falls was the beginning of it. Before Gravity Falls, I had like stopped paying attention to TV animation, basically. Actually, no, wait, that's not true. I liked Phineas and Ferb as well, which was also Disney. So I guess it is just that Disney keep doing good things, but Disney also keep canceling things that I like. They had for a brief while, they had a show I was really enjoying called Motor City. And, like, nobody heard of it because they didn't bother advertising it, and then they cancelled it because nobody was watching it. But it was great. It was really good. It started around the same time Gravity Falls did. And then they cancelled it. I think they cancelled it before the first season even ended. I just made the same mistake twice. Wait, where is this guy? Is this good? Am I doing the right thing right now? Ah, I was. There we go. Oh yeah, don't pay attention to the screenshots, because the screenshots really don't do it justice. It's one of those shows that doesn't look that great when it's still, but in motion it looks really good, and the story was really good as well.
Hey, hey, hey!
Take no spray. I think I is that right? Thank you for following. It was very, yeah, Motor City had very, Batman the Animated Series vibes. And, the villain was played by Mark Hamill, doing a really good Mark Hamill job. I am doing okay, thanks for asking. How are you doing? Okay, can't go that way. Oh, my timing is always off on those things. Okay, I thought maybe there would be a secret if I hit those, but there sure wasn't. Very close to the end. Like I said, I haven't actually... Although I got all the emeralds, I haven't actually finished the game with them yet, so... Oh, yes! Yes, take no spray. I have all the emeralds. But I haven't actually beaten the final boss with them yet. In Encore mode, anyway. I don't know why... For whatever reason, I really prioritized the main game when Plus came out. So I've beaten the main game with all emeralds, with every character, but I just never bothered finishing Encore mode for some reason. So I only got the last Chaos Emerald today, even though I've had it since it came out. But I got all the Chaos Emeralds with everybody in Mania mode. And you'd think, since I'd already played Mania mode so much, you'd think that I'd be prioritizing Encore mode, but I was not, for whatever reason. Nuts. Yeah, I've mostly been avoiding using my super form because it feels like cheating. So I probably won't use it unless... I mean, I'm assuming that I'll have to fight the Phantom Heavy King because I have all the emeralds, and then I'll have to use my super form. This way? Well, I think it was that way, but I missed. But I can cheat because I'm Tails. Tails the cheater. There we go. Here we go. Tails... I mean, everybody in this game looks pretty great when they're running at full speed, but Tails is like one of the coolest to me. I've always thought Tails looks awesome when he's going full speed. Just using his tails to propel himself. You never get to see him doing it in the main series anymore. Because Tails is like hardly ever running around anymore. When's the last time Tails was running around like this in a 3D game? Was it Sonic Heroes? It might have been Sonic Heroes. You don't fight the Heavy King boss in Encore mode? Oh, okay. I thought you probably would, because it still ends with him taking the Phantom Ruby when you don't have the emeralds. Ah. Grab those rings, Knuckles. Knuckles! Ah. The hands are green now, but they still, they still turn purple when he grabs you. Okay, well don't tell me. Don't tell me what happens, because I haven't seen it yet. Here we go, this is what I want. I was hoping for one more, but... Which way is he going? No! I guessed wrong. I've always wondered if you can actually destroy them. What? How did Knuckles just die? Knuckles just died for no reason. You can't? Because you can hurt them. You can hurt all of them. But you would have to be in this fight for ages to actually hit them enough, I guess. Because look, you can hit them. Thanks, Knuckles. It's gonna be a lot easier now that the top cables are gone. Okay, last time I did this, I killed Eggman so fast that I didn't even see this guy, so... Oh. Yeah, same with that one. Even though, like, you can't hit that one directly, you can still do damage to it. So, like, what's the point if you can't blow them up? But then what's the point of blowing them up? Because you don't get enough time. There we go. Oh! Okay. Wow. Oh, that's it? Alright. Well, there wasn't much of an ending to it, but that was fun at least. I guess Eggman got sucked into the portal. And maybe he'll be in the... Maybe Classic Eggman will be in the next game. Alright. Well, that's the end for Sonic Mania. I guess all we've got left is Team Sonic Racing, and we're done. And that'll be the end. Skip the cutscene and you get the true ending. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. I'm too cool. I'm too cool. Everybody, put that on the wiki, please. Somebody. I'm too cool. That's canon. Alright, thanks for joining me for Sonic Mania Encore Mode. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do Team Sonic Racing. I don't remember how long Team Sonic Racing is, so I don't know if that's going to be another one stream game or if that's going to be several parts. But if it's short, then the next stream will be the official end of the Sonic Marathon. And then I'll be back to doing normal streams again. After 3 months of Sonic games. Oh, I guess it's been more than 3 months now, hasn't it? Because we're into September. It was June, July, August, and a bit of September. Torture. Has it been torture for you, Steve? It's been great for me, but I love Sonic games. It's been wild realizing going through them all again, having like not played a lot of them. Thanks for the raid score, Mac. Having not played a lot of them for like 10 years sometimes, it's been wild seeing which ones I liked more than I remembered and which ones I liked less than I remembered. Definitely gonna say, I want to say the biggest surprise was Sonic Unleashed, but I kind of knew that I was gonna have a good time with Sonic Unleashed. I feel like Sonic 06 wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like I had more fun with that than I expected. Thanks for the host, Cygnus. More of a Mario fan. I like both. I grew up with Sonic and Mario. So I'm equally in love with both series. But I think I like Sonic a bit more just because it's got characters I prefer. Because I grew up with Sonic and Mario games. And I grew up with Sonic and Mario cartoons. But there wasn't a Mario comic. So Sonic had the edge there. I had Sonic games, cartoons, and a comic. But for Mario, I only had games and cartoons. Metroid, I didn't find out about Metroid until the first Smash Brothers. So I didn't grow up with Metroid. The first Smash Brothers came out when I was a teenager, and that's how I learned what Samus was. But I love Metroid now. Fusion is my favorite Metroid. Alright. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. You were born in 2007? Wow. I'm like 20 years older than you. 21 years older than you. I was 21 in 2007, I think. Let me have a look and see if anybody I know is streaming. And we'll head over there. Yeah, I was born the year the first Metroid came out, but I didn't know about it until a long time later. Oh, Fry Guy's going. We're gonna go raid Fry Guy. I don't know what he's playing right now. Probably something retro. It just says retro, so... No, what? I'm not trying to put Twitch in full screen. Twitch is acting real weird, let me tell you. It's been doing weird stuff for a while. Right, start raid. And now it won't let me back to chat. If I press back, will it? Cancel the raid? It cancels the raid. Alright, I can't see chat anymore. Twitch has started doing this new thing where I open up the raid window, and then I type in the thing, and then I press start raid, and then it just stays on that screen. I can't go back to chat. So if anybody's talking, I can't see. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. We're gonna finish up this Sonic Marathon as soon as possible, though. Good night, everybody. I love you all. My screen went black. Bye!